Royal Caribbean International presents Cruisin' Time. Today, hungry? CT has something to sink your teeth into. Building a Broadway-style show from the ground up. And why did this future geologist choose a life at sea?
It is cruising time. Hello, everyone. I'm Luann Walters.
Hi, I'm Kara Callahan. We're your hosts for the next 30 minutes, taking you behind the scenes on board one of Royal Caribbean's ships.
And hopefully giving you a little bit of insight into what it takes to make an excellent cruise. But of course, we're going to have as much fun as possible along the way.
That's right. And right now, we're on board the beautiful Enchantment of the Seas. She is beautiful, and you're going to see quite a bit of her throughout the program.
Gorgeous ship. We're also going to meet some of the crew, the staff, and the officers, like the executive chef.
Yes, and he'll be cooking up a fantastic recipe. Food, of course, is a major part of cruising. Matter of fact, eating is a favorite activity.
Oh, yes, it is. And in fact, we have highly experienced and professional cooks and chefs on board, which is why we know you will gain a few pounds this cruise. But don't worry, you're in excellent company. We all eat. We just don't always eat this well. It starts early in the morning, just past midnight. Thousands of muffins, danishes, and loaves of bread are being baked this morning, and that's just for breakfast and lunch. Head baker Danish Massiwal has to organize the baking in order to get it done.
I make the pastry first, then I will go for the breakfast rolls, then I will go for the lunch bread.
A few hours later, the cooks arrive, then the wait staff, ready to lay out a fantastic breakfast. Tyrone Francis learned to cook in his home country of Jamaica and enjoys using his talent on board. The crew members working here in the galley are busy almost around the clock. In fact, if you combine the number of passengers that we have with the number of crew on board, they prepare almost 15,000 meals every day. And for some, no dinner would be complete without a fine wine. Royal Caribbean has a wonderful selection of fine wines and champagne, and each ship even has a wine cellar. And the wine stewards will be glad to help you pick the perfect wine and also hold a wine tasting class to educate your palate. You'll definitely want to taste test the desserts, made fresh every day, every dessert you can think of, and you can nibble most of them at the Gala Buffet.
Up next, they're counting machines, and if you're lucky, it can add up to big bucks.
CT will return in a moment. Hey, look at this. I love it.
Wow. And check this out. Wow.
Did you see this?
No.
Shops on board. You're gonna love what duty-free does to our prices. And welcome back to CT. You know, it might start as just a speck in someone's imagination, kind of like a dream that you just can't quite remember.
But that speck, with a lot of work and dedication, pretty much turns into spectacular with Royal Caribbean's Wave Review Productions.
At Royal Caribbean, a lot of work goes on before the curtain comes up. Both review shows on the Enchantment of the Seas, Sweet Dreams, and Flashback began as a vision in the mind of their creator, Mark Dow. It would take close to 2 years before that vision became what you see today.
It always stays in the framework of the original concept, but because of the talent level of the people that we have, suddenly you realize, oh my God, that person could do this. I never even thought that. This person could do this. That's when it's incredibly exciting.
Practice after practice is required to keep the shows at the same level as you'd expect to see on Broadway.
Cruise ships in the past have been known for a certain quality of a review type show, which was in a small theater, usually smaller than the show could handle. And now the theaters are so big, you can do so much more. I think these are very high quality shows, and I think that people will enjoy them much more than they realize. I think they've grown to expect something less, and I think we give them a lot more.
Well, that about wraps it up for now. We hope you had some fun and enjoyed watching.
I know we had a lot of fun. And until next Cruisin' Time, let's eat. Let's do it.